All right, Troy, heck of a win last night in front of a awesome crowd at Spectrum Stadium. Tell us kind of what happened on offense.
Yeah, it was a special night all around. First of all, the crowd support, man, the excitement. It was definitely a home field advantage Friday night. And, offensively, we played well. They did a great job on defense, and our guys just hung in there. There was a stretch, I think we went 10 straight possessions without scoring, which is rare. But we knew they were going to be aggressive. We knew they were going to be downhill, and we wanted to use some misdirection, some nakeds, get them going one way, come back the other way, which we did here on our second touchdown, naked. Now we get Mackenzie out of the pocket. He's been excellent with his legs, making great decisions. And right here, we've got Snelson gets behind the defense. They're focused on Traquan. He draws a lot of attention. We get Snelson in the back of the end zone for a big play. Here's another play where we knew they'd be attacking downhill, play man-to-man, so we invited them to rush the quarterback. And then we just, Otis does a great job of slipping out into the flat, a screen. We do a good job on the edge, getting the necessary blocks. And this was the score to put us up by 8. So huge play, big play by Otis, great job blocking downfield. As everybody knows, man, Mackenzie Milton is playing at a Heisman level. And right here, we just basically run a option concept where he has the ability to hand it off to the back, or if there's nobody on the outside, he's able to keep it. And then what he did here is just special. I mean, you can't coach this. This is just a guy that's playing at a high level. Great job by AK, just staying with him in pitch relationship, and he takes it to the house. So, Mackenzie's playing at a high level. Offensively, we struggled a little bit at times, but I'm so proud of the guys of finding a way to get the win, finding a way when it was crunch time to score. And, it's just an awesome atmosphere, and we're division champs, so proud of the guys. Tell us a little bit about how you all were able to defend USF.
Well, I mean, kind of going into the game, I think everybody knew that they have, one of the better players in the country in Quentin Flowers. We thought, obviously, if we shut him down in the run game and shut their run game down, we would have a chance. We did some not so good things in the pass defense, but we, like you said, we just kept fighting, and finally, got off the field one last time when it really counted, and it was a great win for the guys. We wanted to make sure we got all these receivers plastered down. We got the rush and keep the Quentin Flowers, contained in the pocket, which is very hard to do. But we felt like if we could plaster these receivers, cage him in the pocket, we would finally get home. And 5 or 6 times last night it happened. There's a big one by Pitt and Titus right there. So those guys did a great job. And it's hard to tell these guys, these pass rushers, everybody tells them all the time, let's just get vertical and get upfield. Well, this is a little different deal. You have to stay in your rush lanes and keep him in the pocket. So
you got to stay disciplined.
Got to stay disciplined. And here's another shot of us just shutting down the run. You can see Jemias Pittman again. He's going to take his tackle, and he's also going to wreck the puller. So I think the guys did a great job of shutting down the run. There wasn't much room to run there. I think there was one point in the first quarter where they had -3 yards rushing, and they ended up with 30 or 40 in the first half, which he got off scrambles. So, but the guys did a great job against the run. And then a few of the big plays that happened at the end of the first half. Like you said, it was 21-20. We had a 1-point lead going in. They got the ball back, trying to go up before we went into halftime. And right here, they just say, well, we're going to run everybody vertically, and they took a shot on Mike Hughes, which is not always a good situation.
Not a good situation.
No, but Mike Hughes went up and made another big play, and obviously he made a big play at the end of the game on kickoff return. But he's made a lot of big plays over the year, and I'm sure glad that we got him in our program. And then kind of the play that defined the night for us on defense. We went out on the field this year every last drive with the mentality that we're not going out there to not lose. We're going out there to win. So we're gonna continue to take chances. We're gonna continue to play like we normally do. Right here, we're rushing 3 and spying Shaquem on the quarterback. They threw a little man beater. Richie Grant goes in and strips the football. And then we go and recover it and win the football game. And what's cool, last week we kind of talked about this. We work on this once a week, the strip drill. Richie Grant has a picture perfect right here. He's going to secure the tackle, and then he's going to bicep punch it out. So right there, clearly, just like he does in practice every day, not going out there. You know, a lot of guys would have just said, oh, I got to get this guy tackled. He had the right frame of mind. I'm going to secure the tackle. I'm going to punch that loose. And then we got a nice city ball recovery right here by Shaquan Burkett.
And if you go back, that's just effort. Even when the ball's thrown, you see black hats running to the ball. So if the ball does come out, we can recover it.
Absolutely. We had right here in this picture, we got 5 guys around the ball, and their guys are all still coming. So it was a really good ending. There was some not so good stuff in the middle, but a really good ending to a great night, and can't thank the fans and everybody enough.
Well, we're on to the championship game. Tell us a little bit about Memphis and their high-scoring offense.
Yeah, and obviously Memphis, same thing we kind of went through earlier in the year. You know, it's always tough when you have to play somebody twice. But these guys, they have a great offensive attack. They've got great running backs, great receivers, and they got a quarterback, Riley Ferguson, that can make it all go. And one of their, skill players is one of the better return men in the country. I think we got the best one, but this guy's very dangerous as well. Here's the one thing about Riley Ferguson. He's got the RPOs, and he can really deal this ball around. And when he needs to, he can really make all the throws. Right here, you're going to see him put a post right on the money against quarters coverage or maybe it looks like this guy's going to cover 3, but he puts a post ball right on the money. Those receivers can really run. Number 3, Anthony Miller is one of the better guys in the country. So it's going to be a good test for our DBs. It's going to be a good test for the pass for us to try to get home at him and also to cover these guys down to, and let the rush get there. One new wrinkle they've had a lot of success with some unbalanced formations and some trick plays. They're kind of trying to steal some of your guys' glory a little bit, getting in some of those unbalanced formations to stretch the defense. And so here's just an example of one they had versus Tulane. Nice reverse. I think they got the reverse pass option off of it, but this guy just decides to pull it down and run. But you can see they got dangerous weapons, and they're going to try to find a bunch of different ways to get those guys the ball in space. And then right here's the basis of their offense, just the RPO game, right? The run. If you don't have enough numbers out here, he's just going to sling it out there. He's going to read the D linemen or linebackers, and he's going to make you make a play on the perimeter. Right here, these guys kind of got enough, but wrong leverage by one guy, which we saw last week. Right there, wrong leverage by one guy, and this is trouble because one wrong leverage by a defender can turn into a touchdown. And then to complement the RPO game, they really have a nice running attack too. These guys are a lot of counter, a lot of power, a lot of insert plays with multiple pullers. So they're gonna really stress your defense. Do you got enough in the box to take on some of these insert plays? And then do you have enough on the perimeter to make the RPOs negate themselves? So right here, they're just gonna run a little counter, get that thing downhill, and he's just gonna go. And they have about 2 or 3 really nice running backs that can all run all these plays.
Well, just watching their offense, we've got to make sure that we score some points and we control the ball. Absolutely. I mean, we can't go 3 and outs and put you all back on the field. And the Memphis defense has definitely gotten better since we played them. Up front, what they're trying to do now is trying to outnumber you in the box. Sure. So if you have 6 blockers, they're gonna have 7, and they want to stop the run, number 1, but create more guys at the line of scrimmage than you have to block them and get after the quarterback. And they're playing at a higher level than we played them. And so right here, you'll see basically they've got 6 blockers. They've got 7 guys. Up front, they're active penetrators. They're going to play man in the secondary and force you to make plays to beat them. They're going to man you up on the outside, make sure they have more guys in the box than you can block so they can stop the run. They're aggressive on the perimeter. They're going to get in your face. They're going to try to jam you, knock you off your routes, disrupt the timing. And they do a great job of just having more hats inside than you can block. He's a free hat, and he tackles the quarterback. I'd probably say the number 1 improvement overall is their secondary. Okay. They had some young guys when we first played them. Now these guys have played more games, and when the ball's in the air, these guys go get the ball. And when they get the ball in their hands, they're able to make plays. So we have to protect the football. We cannot give them short fields. We cannot give them extra possessions, knowing how good their offense is. And, they want to get after it, and they want to create turnovers so they can get the ball back to their high explosive offense. So it's going to be fun, exciting, back at home again. Need that same atmosphere this Saturday afternoon that we had Friday night, and we'll be okay.
Yeah, I can't wait to walk out there. I walked out last week, and the energy was so awesome. But it's going to be a fun game. Yeah. Go Knights.
Charge on.